Not care. I'm about to shoot my videos real quick. Yeah, motion. I don't even let people see this side. My boy Drip, what's happening, man? Excuse me. All right, knew you was gonna be in here. We talking about life problems, man. What you been on, Drip? Life, what you make it. That's all I want to say. Start this motherfucker off with. Life is what you make it. Right now, I'm shooting these motherfucking videos right now. So I'm like, let me stream while I set these videos up. While I shoot these motherfuckers. But shit been getting bigger, Drip. No, Drip, we done went up like damn near 30 subs. No, we went up like 25 subs like in a day. Y'all niggas getting me turned for real, for real. There we go. Like recently, I just found myself. Hold on. He said, "Shit, I don't even got nothing going on for real, but something wrong. Something always gonna be wrong in life. No matter what the fuck, no matter how good somebody's life going, everybody always got something that's gonna be wrong with them. Everybody always gonna have something that's gonna be wrong with them. I had wanted to type something out on. I had wanted to put type something out on the community page. And what I was gonna say, I'm gonna say it now. I feel like mental pain, the shit you go through mentally, is worse than the pain. It's worse pain than what you can feel physically. Now, I know that shit random, but like, hear me out on this. You can go through some physical shit. Somebody can break your leg, break your arm. You probably get shot. You would heal up from that. Probably after a month or a month or two, you would get healed up. You won't even feel the pain no more. Mental pain, the shit that you think about, you gotta think about this shit more. You gotta think about the mental shit more. Like, put it like this. If you mentally going through something, you can't just get rid of it. Like, you go to the doctor, and if you deal with something that's physically, they gonna tell you, all right, 8 weeks, you're gonna be feeling this much pain. After 8 weeks, you're gonna be back to normal. But with mental pain, that shit can stab your ass for years in the brain. You can't run from that mental shit. And that shit hurt way more, especially like, man, that shit just hurt way more. My boy Caleb, I think I seen Caleb on the live before. What's happening, Caleb? But no, that shit gonna stick with you a little bit more. So it's just like, oh, I be like the mental shit. If it be like a lot of shit you dealing with or dealt with in the past, you gotta let that shit go, bro. That mental pain a little bit different than that physical pain. That mental pain can never amount to physical pain ever. Like literally, because the mental pain, like prime example, think of people that be like in relationships type shit. Like I'm gonna take a female for instance. Like she can go off and date multiple people back to back, but she never since she never like sat with herself for like 6 months to a year and it endured all the emotions by her going out with somebody else back to back. You never can sit with the actual pain you dealing with mentally from what the last person done did to you. So it's like that mental pain is always gonna be there compared to like you get hit by a bus or I'm gonna say you get shot. You gonna feel that pain instantly. You ain't finna wait 6 months and then start feeling that shit. You gonna feel that shit instantly. When it comes to shit to where it's like you can't be by yourself, because when you be by yourself, you're gonna think about all your problems, all your demons. So you gotta consistently be around people to take that off your mind. That shit always gonna be there mentally. So it's just like I just learned that shit recently, just riding around, just digging in the car like, man, mental shit, that shit ain't nothing to run from. You can't run from that. Like you just can't run from that. You gotta sit with whatever you're going through, and you gotta literally deal with that shit. Or you can choose to run from it. You can run from it, and that shit gonna creep back on you. It's gonna creep up on you in life. And it's gonna creep up on you a little bit harder than it ever did before. So I advise y'all, if y'all watch me, whatever y'all going through, try to face that shit head on. Don't try to cope with that shit by doing any substance. Or don't try to cope with that shit. If it's like relationship wise, don't try to cope with that shit by trying to go fuck with somebody else. Endure that pain. Just sit with it sometimes. You gotta just sit with them demons. Nah. I know that shit ain't the best advice, but that shit reality, cause like I think a good percentage, if I had to rate, I say like 80% of people run from whatever they going through. I done did it multiple times in my life. He said, my boy Caleb said, no man is master without friction. I don't even know what that means, but I know it's something. You gotta break that down to me, Caleb. No man is master without friction. That shit low-key went over my head, I ain't gonna lie to you. And one thing I learned too recently, I feel like I'm late in life learning it. I'm 21, but I feel like I'm late in life with learning it. That shit, you gotta let shit just gonna happen. Like, not talking about like for a life situation. I'm talking about as far as like with people in general. Like, I might do wrong with somebody, but I might do wrong to somebody, and the person I do wrong by, it could be a random person, right? But just off somebody knowing you for like a short period of time, they probably done build this perception up and this image up of you in their head in a whole different light. So now they expect for you to live up to that. So if I go do wrong by this individual, now they just look at me like I did wrong by them, but I low-key was showing you who I was the whole time. You just choose to ignore the red flags. That's why I feel like in life, bro, whatever low-key happened to you, like, in some cases, shit do be happening where it just be like, damn, it's out of your control. But a lot of times, I say 80% in life, 80% of life, that shit, you control everything that really happens. You probably can't control somebody getting hit by a bus randomly, but you control a lot of shit that happens to your ass. He said, bro, you look like RG Baba Ja. I don't know who the fuck that shit nigga is. Tucker, that shit was not funny, my boy. Caleb said, haha, face them demons, as you said. All L's are lessons. Yeah, like, and Matt, all right, he said all L's are lessons. That's a fact. Cause think about it. Think about a nigga that get, or even a bitch. Think about a nigga or a bitch that get cheated on back to back. You been in 3 relationships. You got cheated on all the motherfuckers. You gotta think about it. That's your fault. You ignore some type of red flags, and you got the same exact lesson that you keep getting put through because you ignoring something. And I just learned recently, it's just like, it's like sometimes, like, I ain't always been, like, I'm still learning this. I'm gonna say that or rip. But, like, sitting alone, I think that's why people keep going through, like, the same thing when it comes to, like, relationships and, like, even damn near friendship. But sitting alone, if you can't sit alone, you don't allow anybody to come in your life, so you don't gotta feel that loneliness. That shit'll fuck you up. That's a demon of his own, not being able to sit alone. But shit. But I feel like even if you gotta sit alone though, like I feel like just have some type of hobbies. I ain't saying you gotta sit alone for no motherfucking 6 months to a year. I recommend it, but not sit alone like that. I feel like you for sure keep tabs of people that you close to or and you love. I hate when motherfuckers be like, man, cut everybody off for 2 years. Like, bro, what the fuck you talk about cut everybody off for 2 years? We're human beings, but we supposed to interact with motherfuckers. But I say, when you sit alone, for sure, still keep tabs with people. Don't just abandon everybody, but just don't do certain stuff obsessively as you would have done in the past. Like sometimes you probably just want to be around certain motherfuckers when you feel something. You might feel like something mentally taking a toll on you, so you might want to come around somebody just to feel some type of validation instead of just sitting with whatever you got going on, letting the emotion pass by, enduring that shit at the current moment, and just letting shit breathe. But you might bring your problems around other motherfuckers. Now you giving them a bad vibe, and they were probably just in a good mood. So I just recently learned sometimes you gotta know when to be around, when not to be around. That's something I've been learning recently. Cause you could throw everybody else off from what you got going on within you mentally, for real, for real. I don't think like everybody gonna ever have this life shit figured out. I feel like nobody can never have this life shit figured out. But I feel like to a certain extent, it's just certain lessons you gonna keep going through repeatedly until you really just catch on. My boy Caleb said, moderate energy is also very important. Can't be having people blocking your shit. That's real shit. And that's why I think like I think some of y'all can relate to what I'm about to say. I done been a victim in this. I'm gonna say this. All right, boom. It could be a friendship, but I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It's low-key a motherfucker you dealing with. Your partner, whatever, your person that you're intimate with. But moral of the story, I look at came up with a theory. You know why people low-key keep going back to like a person that did them wrong, or you feel me? Like you lie to yourself in certain scenarios, like, no, it wasn't that, but you know what it really was. It just be like something that you lacking inside of you, like it's like an insecurity that you lacking inside of you, to where you will let somebody keep coming to mistreat you, even though you know they mistreat you. And then my boy said moderate energy is also very important. Can't be having people blocking your shit. What bro said about that, I learned recently too, is like, it's a theory I came up with myself. Now the theory was like this: if you're around a certain individual, and it could be like somebody you intimate with, right? This motherfucker can drain the fuck out of you, and then you can go around somebody that can uplift you, and they do that by action. I'm not talking about like I'm not talking about far as appearance wise. I'm talking about they do it by actions. And some motherfucker just literally take from you, and then when it's all said and done, when y'all split ways, you either the person that you were dealing with was a positive influence on you, so they brought you up even more, so you left out of the situation better than you ever did, or really happy damn near 80% of the time when people break or cut ways. Y'all cheating, that person will leave you, and then you will be less than what you already was before. So they just drained the fuck out of you, and now you just looking fucked up in your bedroom, drinking a 12-pack of 40s, just fucked up. That life shit real though. Hey, my boy Drip still in here, but I ain't gonna lie to you niggas. I really hopped on stream today, to be real. I'm like, I gotta get them subs up, and every time I stream, my subs go up. So I'm like, I gotta talk to the homies real quick on here. We done did 25 subs. No, it was like 27 subs yesterday. I'm like, merch. My boy said, yeah, I'm still here. My boy Drip be in the shit. My boy Drip be tucked off in them motherfucking views. But like I said though, Drip, I'm projecting we gonna fuck around and be at my goal for the subs by the summertime. I said 4K, but I feel like we can hit 10,000 subscribers before summer. I'm just projecting that shit. I don't know. We hit 10K? Oh man, that's a whole nother bracket. My boy Kelly said, "Fuck with heavy, bro. Fuck with heavy, bro. Who is heavy? Fuck with heavy. I don't know who heavy is, bro. Y'all, hold on. Did I play all these new songs yet? Yo, Drip, did I play all these new songs yet? I ain't never played them on stream. I'll upload them motherfuckers. Cali, Kensho, cool. Yo, appreciate that shit. My boy Aiden said, shit, if you stream and pull out more, you can hit that shit. No, look, I ain't gonna lie. The streaming shit, we just low key. It just like, no, I read that text wrong. He said if you stream, if you stream and put out more, you can hit that shit. I think I might start streaming more because shit, ever since we've been streaming, we've been averaging like 7 viewers now. So I'm like, fuck it. I've been streaming on my phone. You know, Drip, I had the setup. When I had the setup, it was a whole different vibe. Actually, the homie just called me right now. I'm gonna call them back. They just called me right now, and they had one to do like, hold on, I'm gonna call these niggas real quick right after that. I'm call these niggas back real quick. I don't Drip. I don't know if you know you know Jay. Drip, you know Jay. Hold on. I'm gonna call these niggas. These niggas want to like do like a stream. I got a homie, Juju. Bro want to stream. I'm calling these niggas. Yo. Yo. Yo, JB.
What's that, lean? I hear you.
Y'all finna slide?
This is my first annual move shot. I don't think so.
You said what?
Picture of that. I don't think so.
I was just practicing using hang.
Oh, my boy said laced. Appreciate that. Caleb. This nigga just left off that motherfucker. Fuck them niggas then. But none of them niggas want to stream. I'm not finna. I told them niggas a specific time to pull up. Them niggas was not trying to pull up. So fuck them. But I ain't gonna lie, Drip. I'm gonna start streaming more because every time I stream, this shit go up. The sub for sure go up. I just don't want to be on. If I do streams, I don't want to be talking about meaningful shit. If I talk about something, I want it to be meaningful. But I'm trying to hit by like 2.3 by the end of. No, I feel like by the end of February, I can hit 3K for sure. 3K easy by the end of February. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it can be to a point where you get distracted. That's another thing, like being around a certain individual can do to you. How your ass distracted to where you just throw it off of everything. But you can't blame nobody but yourself either if that type of shit do happen. Because you let yourself get distracted. Can't put all that blame on somebody. But I feel like I was saying from the jump, I feel like 6 months of just being by your lonesome, that should have benefited you in a very positive way. I did it before. That's because I had to move out of state. And I did that shit for about a year. I ain't speak to nobody. Was it the best thing for me? Yeah, but at the same time, when I did it, I feel like I should have kept tabs with people more. Because at the end of the day, like, we all human beings. We all got to react to, with each other. And you never know what nobody going through. Don't be listening to all these motherfuckers on the internet saying, don't reach out to your loved ones. If you're going through something, I advise y'all to speak to somebody too. Don't let shit bottle up. People let shit bottle up. And then you see them do some crazy shit in the world because they let all their pain and trauma bottle up when they could have just went and spoke to somebody. You for sure gotta know who to speak to and who not to speak to. You know, you can't speak about everything to everybody, but you gotta know who to speak to or who not to speak to. I made that mistake in my life. I think everybody makes the same similar mistakes in life. People like to make themselves feel higher than if they ain't never. How can I explain? People like to make themselves feel higher than knowing they made the same type of mistakes. But since it's your turn making them mistakes, they gonna clown you at that moment. But at the same time, they done made the same type of mistakes you done made. At the end of the day, can't let what motherfuckers say or think about you get to your head. I make that same mistake all the time. At the end of the day, you don't know nobody's past experience. You don't know the good things they done did or the bad things they done did. They can be anybody just fronting like they holier than thou, but really can be somebody totally else behind closed doors. So you can't let somebody like that come judge you or tell you about yourself. That's why I say I think it's best if motherfuckers take a year off, 6 months off to get to know themselves more. That way you can be more secure about yourself because you'll know yourself more. And can't nobody tell you shit about yourself. Because how can somebody tell you shit about yourself if you know yourself to the T? For real. My best advice for anybody that's watching this and that's trying to figure out life at these young ages y'all at in your life, don't take shit personal. Let shit flow. People leave out your life. Don't force anybody to stay. Don't force them to stay. Don't be bitter about certain stuff. That's one thing I would want somebody that's young watching this to know. Don't be bitter about shit. Let shit be. Like, don't hold no resentment towards people if they choose to exit your life or if they choose to make the best decision for them. But you might be looking at it from a selfish point of view. Don't be bitter. Let shit be. That's just the best advice I'd tell anybody that's young, to let shit be. Then we take out, especially us. I can admit to this. Like, we just take a lot of shit too damn personal, bro. Take too much shit personal. I'm 21. Like, man, out of my 21 years of living, like, out of my whole life, I probably done took about 80. My boy Vaz, I remember Vaz. He said, "Hey, what's up, man? I'm back. I see you back in the chat, my boy. My boy back. He being this motherfucking consistent now. But no, I say 80% of my life, bro. Like, I took, like I said, I've been alive for 21 years, so I say 80% of my whole life, I done took everything damn near personal. And by taking everything personal, that shit can ruin your life, bro. Instead of just letting shit be, letting shit play out, I feel like in my experience, I see like even older people that be like past 40, they still take stuff personal. You see how their life play out type shit. It's like when you always taking stuff personal, you quick to let shit get to your head. And when you quick to let shit get to your head, you quick to let your emotions spiral out of control. When you let your emotions spiral out of control, you know, the worst outcome always gonna happen. So I feel like when you don't take shit personal, you just accept shit for what it is, you'll just be like, you'll float better through life. And I just feel like to develop that, for to not let stuff spiral out of control, to be able to develop that, you gotta just have more patience in general in life. When you got more patience, you can be able to watch shit just pan out. You're able to watch it just really just play out. And then you can make your move. Oh, man. Bro, I'm really just chatting right now, though. Right. I hope this shit I'm saying ain't going over your head. I hope this shit I'm saying ain't going over your head. Take a shot. He said wisdom for sure. I ain't even trying to get no wisdom. This all shit I just been learning recently, like last, I'd say 6 months of my life, Caleb. This probably the last. My nigga Drip said, he said, fuck it. He said, I just undercooked my food by a whole motherfucker 30 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, Drip. That shit do be the best food when you overcook it sometimes. It depends on what it is. But back to what I was saying about Caleb, though. Yeah, I won't say wisdom. I just say, like, everybody always, human beings, we always evolving. We always learning new shit. It's just one thing I just learned within the last year. And this ain't nothing I read out of a book. This ain't nothing I watched. I ain't watched nothing about it or nothing. I just went through my own experience and learned the hard way, I'd say. Some stuff I'm still learning the hard way, but you just learn through your own experience. I feel like when you learn certain stuff, it's best to pass it down to somebody that don't know nothing about what's about to happen. That way you can prevent them from doing some dumb shit or getting themselves into situations they ain't got to. But people done gave me a lot of advice a lot of times, and I chose to ignore it. And when I ignored it, I got burned from it. But then after you get burned, you might try to do some dumb shit again. Then it might take motherfuckers 3 to 5 times to get burnt for them to change their ways or change up how they moving and maneuvering through life. but that's like the same thing in relationships. Shit, a motherfucker gotta get heartbroken 2 times to understand like you need to get your life together. It take motherfuckers 2 times to just realize like nah, you need to put yourself first. Sometimes motherfuckers never get it at all ever, and they just be fucked up in life. Your life ain't fucked up because a bitch cheated on you. Your life ain't fucked up because you got fired. Your life ain't fucked up because such and such died when you was younger. Your life just fucked up because when you never took the time to develop the strength you needed to keep maneuvering through life. And you choose to blame everybody. Cause at the end of the day, bro, somebody can do the worst thing to you, whether they get caught for it or not, or you might do. People's lives still keep going on. Like a bitch might cheat on you, or if you're a female watching this, a nigga might cheat on you. But at the end of the day, a month gonna pass, 6 months gonna pass, their life gonna keep going on. They might not feel anything bad that they did towards you. But you will be thinking like, damn, this motherfucker, you will still have this motherfucker on your mind. Your boss might fire you, or your boss might fire you from a job you done had for like 3 years over he fired you for some petty shit. He ain't even warn you. But he fired you, now you holding bitterness towards this man. You damn near hate all jobs now. 6 months passed. He forgot he even fired you. You still bitter about you getting fired. But people lives still go on. That motherfucker that cheated on you, they don't care they cheated on you. 6 months passed, their life done went on. That motherfucker that fired you, bro forgot you even worked for him. His life still going on. Cuz still going to church on Saturday, on Sundays. He don't even care. You don't matter in his world. So it's just like niggas hold on to all this bitterness, but the motherfucker y'all holding on to all this bitterness for, they don't even give a fuck. They done forgot you even exist. So it make you ask yourself, like, bruh, life's too short to be giving a fuck about any goddamn thing. Especially if you can't change the outcome of it. The outcome is the outcome. You're just in reality, bruh. That's just reality, bruh.
No, I'm not sure.
So I go back to my thing where I say let shit be. Y'all gotta let me know if this shit making sense to y'all. I'm really just chatting right now, but I feel like I'm cooking. Like I feel, hold on, I just find a hard ass beat. Yeah, I'm gonna record to this after I get off of here. But like, let me know if I'm cooking though. I'm really just thinking about all this shit out my head right now. I just feel like what I'm saying, I know it's facts. Like I know what I'm saying, facts, folks. Like for real. I'm about to glaze this beef, folks. Just like how I'm cooking on this stream, I'm gonna cook on this motherfucking beat. For real. Yo, Drip. Shit hard. Like the more I record on these type of beats, the more I get more free of telling my story of life and heartbreak on these type of beats. I feel like the songs just come out way more. I feel like they just come out way more like I don't know, like different, like you can like I don't know. They just hit a little bit more different. Cause these type of beats, these sounds, it just bring my story out to life. Especially when I'm talking about like heartbreak and shit. I'm finna for sure use this beat. Can I prop y'all niggas up? This how I really be. I'll be in this bitch at like 1 a.m. in the morning, just like this. Lights, the room will be red. I'll just be finding beats, find me a beat. It might take me like 30 minutes. Find me a beat. I'll go find me a beat. Load up Pro Tools. I might record like 2 songs back to back. Then sometimes if I'm in the mood, I just say fuck it, let me just upload the song. Someday I might upload all the songs I recorded that day. Some days I'll just be like, fuck it, let me just drop an EP. It just all be like whatever I'm really feeling. I just want to make sure I put out something every single day. I know every single day we get one new person, one new listener. And soon that 1 or 5 people that's coming in every day that's new, it's gonna start being like hundreds of people that's gonna be coming in every day that's new. Then thousands of people that's gonna be coming in every day that's new. Then it's gonna be like to a point to where like every month we got like a 500,000 people that's coming in every day that's new. But like the motherfucker that's really locked in, y'all already here watching, so already before this shit get big. So them the motherfuckers, y'all the motherfuckers that really, really locked in for real. For real.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that ready to launch.
After like 2 seconds of hearing, after like 3 seconds of hearing the beat, I already know I don't want to use the beat. I'm gonna get up off here. I appreciate everybody that tuned in.